This new Kevin Feige Marvel trend has to stop. And I'm going to try to put a stop to it before it gets too crazy. Let's cue the intro.
Warning, the following video you are about to see comes from a geek and nerd who loves Marvel content and anime shows. Over here, we do not hold our tongue about anything and give you the most honest opinion about our chosen video topic. We do things that other content creators don't do. If you want someone like you to dissect said topic, subscribe and join other geeks in this space. While you are at it, leave a like on the video. Enjoy.
As you all know, Kevin Feige is the man in charge of Marvel Studios. He's the person who basically makes sure everything runs smoothly, oversees everything, makes sure a director or producer, well, he is an executive producer, but make sure a director or writer or whoever doesn't get too out of line and make sure everything fits what Marvel is trying to do in their new storyline they're trying to take. Right now, there is a new Marvel Kevin Feige thing going on where people are calling for the firing of Kevin Feige. And you might be thinking, that is absurd. I agree, it is absurd. To think that people want Kevin Feige fired, the person who gave everyone Infinity War and Endgame, because both of those movies were global events, gave us No Way Home, kind of, sort of, because No Way Home was with Sony, gave us the first Avengers, gave us a lot of great movies, Civil War. That man, y'all want him gone. Why do people want him gone? People want him gone because he's doing what the same people have been crying out for him to do for the longest. It doesn't make sense. How are y'all gonna complain that Marvel's watered down, Phase 4 is bad, a little bit of Phase 5 is still kind of trash, this ain't how it's supposed to be, the CGI is terrible, and then sit here and say Kevin Feige should be fired when he's firing writers and directors and people to get this stuff right the way y'all wanted it. Basically, if you don't know, now you know. There has been a thing where Kevin Feige has been canceling shows, firing people from doing shows, and basically we're going back to the thing where yes, Disney Plus, Disney Marvel shows will be a thing, but they will lead up to something and have their own story as well. The thing with Disney Plus shows in the beginning, what they were doing in Phase 4, was it was a matter of two things. The show will either be a standalone and have no implication to the future of the MCU, or just be a show you need to watch because it has implications to the future of the MCU. Now we need shows, which is movies too. We need movies and shows where both of those things I just said, are coherent. They're together. It broadens the story. It expands the story, but at the same time, it's a standalone story. Kind of how what's going on right now with Loki. And I should have said this in the beginning. If you don't know, yeah, I did miss my Gen V review. I got exam this week, and this video is kind of more priority to me. I will get back on my Gen review this week. I'll do a little recap of Gen, the 4th or 5th episode, I believe it was, and the 6th episode in that one video. Thing is, Daredevil is a show that a lot of people love. It was originally on Netflix. Daredevil is a character that a lot of people love. And Kevin Feige didn't like what he saw, and he kind of said, screw everything y'all are doing. We're going to start from scratch and redo it again. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of shows, and I'm going to name some shows. Shows like Agatha Harkness. I really wish I had my tweet that I had when I was going back and forth with somebody who was saying, oh, Agatha's going to drop. Agatha's sure going to drop. I know more information than you. I think I was going back and forth with an insider. And the whole time it's not going to drop. And if it does, it's definitely not going to be this year, like that insider was claiming. Shows like Moon Knight might not get a season 2. Shows like Wonder Man might not get produced. Shows like Ironheart might not get produced. Shows like She-Hulk might not get produced. Vision Quest might not get produced. They might slow down on the Disney specials, the Marvel specials. It's a lot of stuff. I think the outrage people caused, and by people I mean just the YouTube community, Marvel community, the outrage we caused allowed Marvel to sit back and say, maybe the stuff we're doing can be better. Maybe the direction we're going is not good. And we're seeing main thing, Bob Iger came back, kind of put a stop to stuff, and everything falls down. It's a trickle effect. Now Bob Iger's telling Kevin Feige, like, hey, Marvel ain't really doing what it should be doing. Get it in check. Kevin Feige goes in, gets Marvel in check. And that's what we're seeing now. I told you I understand why people are saying fire Kevin Feige, but at the same time, I'm thinking, okay, Kevin Feige gets fired, right? Then what happens? What happens when Kevin Feige gets fired? We get some other exec who really doesn't know the Marvel lore to come in and just command what everything's going. The new Marvel. No, Kevin Feige is the perfect person for Marvel because he's a freaking nerd, just like the rest of us. And there's not a lot of nerds like Kevin Feige who is a nerd and knows a lot about Marvel, but at the same time is a great, astute businessman. So finding a person like that will be very, very difficult. Kevin Feige has a lot of shoes, big shoes, and they will be hard to fill. Another thing that's going on right now that kind of turns towards that as well. And I'm gonna end this video right here, short little video. Another thing that kind of has people saying Kevin Feige maybe should be fired is the fact that Marvel kind of just said that they're finna do a reboot. Now, as I said in my last Marvel video, I think it was the one about the X, doing a reboot is great because there are a lot of stories. We're working with real people, not animated characters, not fictional characters, not comic characters. These are real people. Hugh Jackman can't be Wolverine forever. RDJ can't be Iron Man forever. Chris Evans can't be Captain America forever. Same thing with Chris Hemsworth. He can't be Captain America forever either. I mean, Thor forever. I believe Marvel will go on a route where somehow with the incursions, maybe we get some universes combined and we introduce some new characters. Yes, we'll have probably have another Captain America, Iron Man, and but they'll be played by different people. And we'll have more characters. But at the same time, as I said before, I feel like that might not be the case because we already spent a lot of time with the Avengers. Maybe we'll go to the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. But the problem is, although the X-Men and the Fantastic Four are brands that Marvel comic people love, we have gotten to know and love the MCU Avengers for well over a decade. So for the casual audience, you're going to kind of be asking them to build a repertoire and a rapport with these new characters and these new teams. And the problem will be, you'll always have Fantastic Four being compared to the MCU and Marvel. You'll always have the X-Men being compared to the MCU and Marvel, even though all three teams are very, very different. But it'll always be a thing that will happen. Always. So, that's the issue we have here. Let me know in the comments below if y'all think Kevin Feige should be fired. Obviously, y'all know my stance on that. If you love the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, still like the video. I'm on the road to 200 subscribers. One of y'all unsubscribed to me a couple days ago. I noticed that. Why? Why did y'all choose to leave? Don't unsubscribe, please. I need y'all. Share my content, share my videos, love my videos, like the videos, and I'm out. Peace.